What is going on, guys? Miles here, and in this video we'll be taking a look at all of the prestige icons in Blackout within Call of Duty Black Ops 4. Recently the new event called Operation Grand Heist began, and one of the updates in this event was the ability to prestige within Blackout, and now it works similar to multiplayer where you have 10 prestiges in Blackout, and once you hit Prestige Master you can then go on to level 1000. The only difference between Blackout and multiplayer is that to prestige in Blackout you still need to hit level 81, whereas in multiplayer and zombies you only really need to get level 56. And a Reddit user called Get Some Gyros went into the game files of Black Ops 4 and has already found what all of these prestige icons look like in Blackout. So that is what we're going to be covering in this video. Starting off with Prestige 1, we have this skull and wolf, and it's kind of like got this red background. Looks pretty cool, and an interesting thing about this prestige icon is that it was one which Treyarch teased leading up to the Operation Grand Heist event. At first I wasn't sure whether it was a new game mode coming to Blackout or whether it was a prestige icon, but now we finally know this is what you get for prestiging once in Blackout. You might even see this around in a few games because a lot of people were level 80 prior to this update and they are just prestiging now, so this icon does look pretty good. For Prestige 2, we have what looks like a ram skull with the horns like kind of embracing these two knives behind them. I think this prestige icon does look pretty sick, and interestingly enough with these prestige icons I actually think they tend to look better as you go along the prestiges, which is quite nice because that will motivate you more to go for Prestige Master, whereas in some of the other games, for example, like maybe Prestige 2 looks better than Prestige Master, which means it's not really that motivating to go for Prestige Master, but for these icons that doesn't really seem to be the case. For third prestige we have a skeleton who seems to be holding a Sorg 9mm if I'm not mistaken, and he also has two flaming torches on each side of him. This prestige icon does look pretty sick once again, and I think they've done a really good job with them. Prestige 4 is pretty interesting because we have like a kind of Reaper guy who's holding like a paladin, and then we also have the crosshairs which are made of red bullets looking onto this prestige icon. So this one is a bit crazy, but I do think it looks alright. However, I do think Prestige 5 looks a lot better than Prestige 4. Prestige 5 does look pretty damn cool. We have this skull who's like wearing a scuba diving mask or something like that. He's got two guns in the background and somehow he has like an anchor going through his skull. Looks pretty sick, but it will take a long time to get. Prestige 6 seems to continue with the ocean sort of theme, and this prestige icon reminds me of the Greek god Poseidon. I'm not sure if it is a reference to him because I don't know too much about Greek gods, but it looks pretty cool, and we also have two seahorses on the sides of him. Probably not my favorite, but it isn't too bad either. And also Prestige 7 does continue with the ocean-based theme, but this time we have an octopus who's holding a rocket. Does look pretty good in my opinion, and in the background you have two tridents as well. As for Prestige 8, in my opinion this is where the prestige icons start to look really good. We have a Grim Reaper holding a scythe, and he's also like got bat wings in the background as well. This emblem is absolutely amazing, but it will take an absolute ton of grinding to get because prestiging once in Blackout takes quite a while, definitely more than multiplayer and zombies, so doing that 8 times is going to be a bit of a grind. Prestige 9 looks really awesome as well in my opinion. We have a skull with like one of those old school hats which pilots wear, and the skull seems to be like eating a thunderbolt or something like that, and there's also a parachute in the background. I do like the gold colours on this icon, and I think it's one of the best in the game. And similar to the last two prestiges, Prestige 10 looks pretty sick as well. We have like kind of this bone dragon thing who has these blue wings. I'm not exactly sure what those wings are supposed to be, but this one looks pretty sick, and I would be kind of scared if I went against anyone who was Prestige 10 in this mode. And if you ever manage to get Prestige Master within Blackout, this is the icon you will be able to wear on your profile. This thing is absolutely absurd, but I do think it looks really good. You've got the skull with the green beret as well as a star on top of it. You've got basically all of the weapons which are featured in the other prestige icons, such as the thunderbolts, the machine guns, the pistols, the knives. all of those are featured in this prestige icon, so it kind of combines all the other ones in the game. So I think this one looks really good as well, but if you want to get it, you will have to play a ridiculous amount of this mode. And it also looks like kind of one of those icons you get when you win a game in Blackout, which I think is quite fitting, because if you're Prestige Master in Blackout, you've probably won literally like 1,000 games or something ridiculous like that. But there we have it, they are all of the prestige icons which were recently added into the Blackout mode in Black Ops 4. Comment down below which prestige icon is your guys' favourite, and if you found this video useful, leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more Black Ops 4, but I'll see you guys in another video.